Hello. We are back on the Argyle Way channel, and I don't know what else to say about this result, really, because this match review will probably be like a lot of apologies to obviously one player in this video, but Argyle versus Derby, 3-2. When I saw the third goal go in, I went absolutely ecstatic, but Liam obviously went to the game. He must have been even more crazier because the clips I saw, the atmosphere was crazy that day. But
yeah,
what sums up that match is, wow, didn't expect that from Sam Cosgrove, simple as that. But put it into perspectives here. Sam Cosgrove, incredible. Well, his second touch and he scores his first goal. But we'll come to you, Liam, first anyways, because you was obviously at the game. But sum up that performance anyways, and basically.
First half, we played pretty decent. To be honest, I don't know how we went 2-0 down. I really don't, because it was against the one to play. We played much better than them in the first half, and 2 defensive errors. Can't remember who.
Nigel.
No, was it Nigel? Was it? Because I thought the way I seen it in the ground, I thought it was a mess up from one of our defenders, but I thought it wasn't Nigel. But yeah, second goal. Nothing we could have done. Well, to be honest, we could have defended it better, but Nathaniel Mendes-Lang just tore our defence apart.
He just decided to turn into Messi for 10 in-game seconds.
Yeah.
Literally.
That was 2-0. And then from there, me and my uncle just went down into the turnstiles. And we just thought, do we even bother going to watch the second half?
Well, good that you did. Good that you did.
Because we said, oh, if it goes 3-0, we're leaving. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. Don't blame you. And then we got to go back in the second half about 5-10 minutes later, 55th minute, something like that. And then we said, oh, if it goes 3-1, we're still leaving. Which, yeah, fine. And then it goes 2-2. I'm like, take a draw. Which, to be fair, I would take a draw from that position. And then in 90th minute, a mistake from their defenders.
Cash in.
Yeah, their defender should have controlled it, took it down, and then from there, I reckon it would have been a 2-2 draw. But credit to Sam Cosgrove, though, pounced on it and scored it. He not made the goalkeeper, didn't he?
I think he did, yeah. I think he did.
Yeah, it was a good finish.
Yeah.
It was a good finish, yeah.
Oh, the limbs were insane, and that full time, obviously, it was amazing. And Derby fans, obviously, it's 27,000, and literally look over to the right hand corner, left hand corner. 2 minutes later, is it literally like it's empty? It's brilliant.
I did see that on the highlights video. I was like, bloody hell, how many empty seats do you want? That's a bloody. Yeah. I don't know how much capacity their stadium is, but fucking loads of empty seats is ridiculous.
Is this Derby County?
Yeah.
I'll get it up.
It's got to be like
right away.
Over 30,000.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's 33,597.
There you go. And I'm like, bloody hell, are we? I didn't know we were at the Etihad in Derby, but hey,
that's what I felt like when I went to watch us against Charlton. It was an ex-Premier League team. I couldn't believe the amount of empty seats there were. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, but we'll go to Harvey next, anyways. But obviously, you watched the highlights back, but. Just if you've looked at some of the highlights and some of the goals, but basically try and sum up what you've looked at from the highlights, really. From
what
the goals.
What the first thing we can definitely tell is that Derby's keeper kept them in it by far. Even on the highlights, which they don't even show all the shots and stuff, that they're without their keeper or with a non-informed keeper like Derby's keeper was, Argyle could have easily scored 4 or 5. Having like shots from outside the box, testing the keeper is what we need to do in every game, and I'm glad we've done it against Derby. But yeah, like I said with the goals, both goals, I'm going to say that Nigel Longwick's fault. The first one, it did look offside, to be fair, and then as you can see in the highlights, that and Nigel was caught too far forward, and his man was across. You could say it was also a little bit Galloway's fault. Galloway was too far to the side of the player with the ball. If he stepped back a little bit, maybe the player wouldn't have played it through. But yeah, then the second goal was I'd say just really poor defending. We can't be defending like that. Being negative, we can't really defend like that.
No, we don't. No.
Against any teams. He skipped past Nigel and Galloway as if they weren't there, and it was a good finish. Not much Mike Cooper could have done for the second goal. Well, the first, maybe, and if he didn't go down, a keeper myself, it's a hard one, but maybe if he didn't go down as quick, but you can't really blame the keeper for that. And then for the goals, I think Morgan Whitaker's goal, it was good reactions from him, and it was a very good finish to slot it to the other side of the keeper. Sam Cosgrove's first goal, first of all, apology to Sam. In the last video I was in, I did say a bit about Sam Cosgrove being a bit of a striker that can't score, or a striker that can't strike.
The funny thing is, Derby fans were saying that goal was offside, but it wasn't.
Yeah, again,
to be honest,
the
though, when I
second goal
looked at the highlight, I thought it was offside. I said that to Liam as well. It looked offside, but didn't get given offside, so whatever, really.
I don't know who kept him. Don't know who kept him onside, but who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, and then obviously the third goal, like Liam said, it was lucky for the ball to be pounced at by Sam, but the ultimate thing was the finish. It wasn't an easy finish. He come on it at an angle, Trevellered it past the keeper. Hell of a debut. I think it was like 15 minutes, 2 shots, 2 goals. If he can bring that to home park, and if he can do that for the rest of the season, I think we'll be in good hands.
Oh,
definitely.
Definitely, for sure. Because it basically shows after 2 goals that it just shows that he has something in there, but he wasn't doing it at Birmingham or any other club. But he comes in, first couple minutes in Argyle show, and gets 2 goals and gives us the win, which is absolutely incredible. And as well, we'll move on to Jack as well, because if you've watched the highlights as well. But sum up your thoughts on the game as well.
I mean, to be honest, I think the game could have gone either way, especially when at the start Derby were 2-0 up. And like we've all said before, especially the second goal, we shouldn't have conceded that. The defending was terrible, but we came back into the game. And see, my opinion on Cosgrove was a little bit different, because even though I saw that comment from the Birmingham City fan from the other video the other day, and he didn't rate him at all. He didn't get any goals at Birmingham. He only got 2 goals on loan at Shrewsbury, 1 at Wimbledon. His last prolific club was Aberdeen, where he got 31 goals in 79 appearances. So I was a little bit skeptical.
we're talking a way much Timpot League in that, mate. The Scottish League is
That
awful.
is true.
Yeah.
Compared to us, obviously, that is very true. That is very true. So it's a big step, isn't it, to get from the Scottish Premiership to English football, especially Scottish Premiership to League One. But I saw Birmingham, he didn't do very well. Same with Shrewsbury, same with Wimbledon. So I looked at it thinking Argyle might be his time to shine, but I didn't think he'd get in the team straight away compared to Ryan Hardy, for example. But Cosgrove proved in that Derby match that he's going to try and do everything he can to be prolific in our squads and make sure strikers like Hardy has competition going into the rest of the season. So yeah, it was a fantastic performance. Super sub Cosgrove.
Yeah, definitely, and I do like that as well. With I like it with other teams as well when you have a 2 strikers that are trying to battle out for first team contention. I do like that because it shows that there's 2 strikers there that can actually perform, and it could either play either game. Like maybe 1 week Sam Cosgrove, maybe 1 week Ryan Hardy, or it's just a switcher really, and I do like that.
I've spoke to Hardy before, and it was like this last year. Don't know if it's like it this year, but what Shuey does, he loves to have it. So when he's got 4 strikers at the club, obviously Hardy, Ennis, Whitaker, and Cosgrove, he will always involved at least. Well, he'll always involve at least all of them in a game. Well, this was in the past formation, so he'd start with 2, then bring on the other 2. Now with the new formation, I think this is the time where it's going to pull Hardy wider. It's going to pull him to the right side and then Mayer towards the middle. And I'm all for that because I think Hardy would be perfect playing with Sam Cosgrove for the height, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then obviously when they get tired, we've got Whitaker and Ennis, and Whitaker can come on, Cosgrove, Ennis can come on there. But yeah, that's what I think. I think that all 4 will be involved in the games.
If Cosgrove can aim to be as prolific as what Ryan Hardy's been doing for us, then that's even better for 2. Like Harvey was saying, it'd be better with 2 strikers competing for that top spot as well, because there's more goals into it as well, and obviously more goals into our team will take us higher towards the league. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
it's exciting times, but as we've got the Sheffield Wednesday game coming up as well, we'll have to see how Shuey lines up for that game. But from the Derby game, I think we'll try and slowly go through like the player ratings and all that. I know it'll be a little bit of like what we saw from the highlights, but we'll slowly go through player ratings through right now. But we'll start from goalkeeper to striker, and then maybe some of the subs that come on. So I'll try and look on my phone to get the lineup up. But we'll start with Cooper first. We'll get all our thoughts on every player as well, so we can all get a bit of a word in on this. So what about Cooper?
What would you say he was poor?
Well,
Liam.
No, I didn't say anything.
I thought you said he was poor. I was going to say, I'd say. See, the thing is, for Cooper's standard now this season, the first goal that he conceded is not one which is likely to concede. He saved shots better than that, but then again, it's not. You can't really blame him for it. So for me personally, I'd say 6.5, 7.
Yeah, I'd go 7 to be fair.
I was actually gonna. I will be honest. I was gonna be a bit lower. I was between 5 and 6. I was.
Yeah.
It's a hard one.
I'd say probably around 6.
It's a hard one because obviously I love Cooper to bits. Obviously with us winning though, but I think it's of course especially the second goal. It wasn't his fault at all. But obviously you don't want to come at the end of a winning game conceding 2 goals, despite obviously getting the 3 points. So yeah, he's in that 5-6 bracket for me, Cooper.
Yeah. I've got the lineups up now. I've got them
on FotMob as well. So they
that's
they
what
gave
I've
their
got.
ratings.
Yeah. Should we go next with Lonwick?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Lonwick, so this is a little bit biased, but I'm going to say 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
He was at fault for both of the goals. Haven't really rated him this season.
He's a young player at the end of the day. He hasn't had a lot of experience, but I know he's played in the Eredivisie, but not really the best of experience in a league where it's decent enough. But when you're going into the English leagues that are much more competitive, much more like more strong and more, I'd say just more freaking. Sorry for saying that then, but more just I don't know what to say really for that, because
I would so much prefer Gillespie and Wilson. Even Gillespie, I prefer Gillespie.
Yeah.
I'd so much prefer Gillespie, but I'd love the best back 3 we've got at this club is Galloway, Sky, and Wilson, 100% hands down. So
Galloway played poor on Saturday, to be honest with you.
Was he poor? Well, yeah, I'd say he was also at fault for the first goal as well.
That was him then. That was him that I think it was him that misplaced.
I think it might. Yeah, but no,
yeah.
I want to have. Well, what number shirt is he? 22. I think it might have been.
Is
him.
this
I think it might have
Galloway?
been him.
Mm-hmm.
I think it
Yeah,
might have been him for the
Galloway's
first
22.
goal. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was him. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, mate. Right, so next, should we say Dan Scar?
Yeah, Dan Scar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Six.
I don't think
middle
any of the
centre-back.
defense can get higher than a 7 because of conceding 2 goals.
Yeah, conceding
Exactly,
2
I
goals.
Yeah.
completely
And
agree.
against a
If anyone's
team
going to get the
that-
highest, it'll be our attackers.
And against a team
Yeah.
that obviously I would say high are up there for battling for promotion, and it's a real test as well when they've got players like Hourihan, McGoldrick, Mendes Lang. It was a tough game, but when you're in a game like that, you've got to be on your best performance to come out with a win in that game. But the defending like Dan Scar, Brandon Galloway, and then Longwick, I don't know really. Yeah, like Harvey said as well.
I'd say a 6.
Yeah, like 6.5,
I'd say
6.
No, I was
Same.
going to say
Like
playing against Hourihan as well. I expected that to be tough as well, considering he's been at us for 3 seasons.
Yeah.
2 of those
And he's
seasons,
Premier League
we were in
proven as
our
well.
darkest days, and I knew Hourihan was going to be up for it against his former club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
But next player, Joe Edwards.
We forgot Galloway.
Oh, Galloway. Did we say
We
Galloway, or did
we
get the
count
name
in
for him?
subs, by the way, as well. So Gillespie,
yeah.
Houghton, Azaz, Ennis, and of
Yeah,
course,
well,
Cosgrove.
we'll
We
do
do
them.
subs
We'll do
Cosgrove
yeah.
anyway.
We'll do them after the start lineup.
Should we
I forgot
say
about Brandon Galloway.
Galloway?
Sorry about that.
5 out of 10. 5.
5 out of 10.
We say we
Yeah.
5 out of 10 for Galloway.
Yeah. All
Right.
right, then.
Now on to Edwards.
Now on to Edwards. I skipped a little too far ahead. Sorry, viewers. All right, Joe Edwards. Honest opinions?
5.5.
5.5.
I didn't in the highlights. Didn't really see much from Edwards, so I can't really have.
One
I think,
thing
he had
that
that, I think he had that chance that got blocked off the line by one of the Derby
Yeah.
players.
Yeah, yeah.
one thing that annoys me with Edwards is that he never takes on his man.
To be honest, with a
Yeah,
player
he's
like
cool.
him, though, how old is Edwards? He's 31 now. Like
Jesus.
the thing is,
Yeah.
though, you wouldn't
Yeah,
expect a player like that and with that age to, like Ballymumba, for instance, to take on his man. Like,
And he's been with us since 2019 as well.
Yeah,
The year
he's been with us
we
for
returned to
3
League
years.
Two.
But like I'd say I would probably agree with Liam, like 5.5, like 5.5 or a
Yeah.
6. If that
Yeah.
goal, if he had that chance, that would have went in, and I would have probably gone higher. But
If he scored that chance, I would have changed the game.
that
I
would
don't
have changed the game for sure, definitely.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he had that chance before Derby went 2-0 up, wasn't it? It was when there
I
was
think
1-0.
so, yeah.
Yeah. If I'm
So
correct.
if he gets that equaliser, then that changes the game. So yeah,
for sure, definitely.
who's saying
Who was
Randall?
that? Adam Randall.
And
I
He
think
gets
it's
stopped off for Houghton in the 61st minute.
someone's commented on our video, put Devon's red. I'm just deleting that. See you later.
Yeah, quickly get rid of that whilst we're recording. Thank you very much. Good. Adam Randall.
I think the mid. I think he had a few good chances, like when he was picking up the ball and spraying at the keeper. So only for that, I'd give him a 6.5. 6.5, edge into a 7, possibly.
Yeah.
I'd just go 6, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with Liam. I would have given Randall a 6.
Yeah.
Oof, a little bit
I'd
too
say,
high.
I'd say that. Yeah, I would agree with probably all of you there after with that. Who's next? Matt Butcher.
Matt Butcher, yeah.
Matt Butcher. One of those games, really.
I think going
Like
into this game, this was a big game for Butcher, considering Kamara's departure to Ipswich. And obviously, with Nucci gone,
definitely. I
Butcher
agree
is
with that.
now our main central midfielder.
Along with Houghton.
Along with who? I can't say his name properly. Houghton. I don't know.
Houghton.
There we go. I can't say his name properly.
Jordan. His name's Jordan.
His name's Jordan.
I will admit, at first I thought it was Houghton, then I realised I got it wrong, and I found out it was Houghton.
I'm just going to call him Geordie, all right?
Yeah.
That works.
That's his nickname from now on.
Butcher, should we say 6.5 again?
Yeah.
7?
Yeah.
Liam, you should be running these, mate. You was at the game.
You was at the game.
Yeah, you was at the game. You should be running these.
I wasn't impressed with him. I say 5.5, something like that.
5.5, mate. We did win the game.
I know.
I'm gonna go for 6 for Butcher.
Yeah, I'll probably say like 6.5. From what I saw, I did think he put in around a 6 or 6.5 performance. I'd definitely say for sure.
No,
did you
7.4.
Jack, did you watch the full game replay back, or didn't you?
I will be honest, I have not been able to, but I have watched the highlights, so I haven't quite seen all of the game.
I watched it back with Liam earlier, so we got a little bit more to add on.
And also with that out of time. I mean, I was hoping to have done a watch along last night, but unfortunately that didn't quite happen at the end. But next week, if I can't go to the Sheffield Wednesday game, I will go to the atmosphere like before match. If I don't go to the game, like just like talk to fans and stuff. But if I don't end up going to the game, I will watch it later on and have a watch along here if anyone wants to join.
Nice.
On what vlog? What's the vlog? Vlog's going out next week.
Yep. Sweet. Ballymumba?
He did get booked though, Mumba.
He did get booked, yeah. He got booked.
And then got subbed off for Azaz. So I'd say that's a strong substitution method there by Shumi, because obviously the last thing
Suey.
last thing you want is to leave a player on yellow card and you don't want to risk them getting sent off.
Yeah, I'd say 6.5.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Finally, Liam agrees with me.
Yep. Liam's agreed with someone. Morgan Whittaker, he got his goal.
Got the first
goal in that game. Yeah, he got the first.
And an assist, didn't he? He got an assist. He got the assist for the second.
No,
it says he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Assist.
No, he didn't. It was Ennis.
Yeah, one of the assists was Ennis. The other,
I think one of them.
Ennis assisted Cosgrove's first goal.
Yeah, and then the first goal was a deflection, which fell straight to Whittaker. I think
I'd say for Whittaker's goal, I'd say at least a 7.5.
I'd go an 8, to be honest.
Yeah, an 8. I'm happy with an 8.
I'd probably say 7.5 to an 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with an 8.
Yeah.
Without that goal, that we're not getting back in the game.
Definitely.
No.
Exactly.
We didn't score
and he
that
scored the first goal as well, which was important.
Yeah. Next is Mayer, isn't it?
Yep, Danny Mayer.
On the highlights, he looked good. On the highlights, he looked as if he had a good game. He looked a little bit tricky for Derby, for like their defence.
6.5, I reckon.
But Danny Mayer is one of those players that, like Ballymumba as well, he likes to take his man on as well. And I like a type of player like that, like Ballymumba, Danny Mayer.
He does that, but he don't shoot.
Yeah. But I'd say he's more of like a creative midfielder, though, ain't he? You get what I mean, Liam?
Yeah, but I do want him to score goals though, which
is
always nice.
I can get you with that, yeah. I can get you. But so around 6.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Ryan Hardy, to be honest, I don't think Ryan Hardy done that much.
I don't have Hardy that high for me. He got subbed off for Ennis in the 68th minute. Ennis went to make an assist. Hardy, well, obviously he's our main striker, so we expect him to be prolific and score, but no, he didn't deliver like Cosgrove did.
To be honest, say for example, if that Ennis assists, say if that was Hardy, he'd probably shoot.
He's not wrong.
Probably, he's not wrong about that.
I'd say a 5.5 for Hardy.
Yeah, I agree. Hardy didn't do it much for me against Derby. I'm going to give him a 5.
I respect it. From what I saw as well, I'd agree with Jack there, 5. From what I saw, he looked very quiet.
Yeah, he was
100%.
It just wasn't his day when, and you could tell when he got subbed off by Ennis. Ennis made an assist straight away, and then all got even better when Cosgrove came on, another striker, and Cosgrove proved against Derby what Harvey could have done against Derby, basically.
Yeah. And so our first 2 subs, well, I'll go through the first one, was Finn Azaz.
I didn't see nothing from Finn.
Neither did I, to be honest with you.
I didn't really see much either.
I'd say it's what obviously he came on from the bench, but given the fantastic start Azaz has had to this season so far, I do think this has been one of his quieter games for the Pilgrims
Definitely.
this season.
Yeah.
6 out of 10.
Oh, yeah. Like 5.5 to 6.
Yeah.
Around that. Yeah. Houghton.
He came on
6.
for Randall.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he get the assist for the first goal?
Yeah. Oh no, he did. He was the one who hit the initial shot.
Yeah, he hit the initial shot, and I think it must have deflected. It must have deflected.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it deflected
the
and
second goal for Cosgrove's first.
It wouldn't really. I don't think it realistically counts an assist, but I love
it is an assist though. It is.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
They don't count.
Yeah.
I'd say just for that 6.5.
Yeah.
7. Yeah.
Yeah. Who came on next? It was Niall Ennis.
Niall Ennis. 7.5.
Oh, I give Ennis an 8
for the assist. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Came on and got instantly involved in the game. Got the assist. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
For sure.
I'm actually not gonna lie. I know he didn't start, but because of that assist and it brought Argyle back into the game with Cosgrove equalising, I'm actually tempted to bring him up to an 8.5.
Personally, I think that's a bit too high.
I mean, yeah,
I think
see that
8.5,
considering he came on from the bench, but
I'd say
he turned the game around for us, and I'm pushing towards an 8.5, but I'm not sure. I'm in that area between 8.5 and 8.
Definitely.
Yeah. Right. Next is Gillespie. Gillespie. He came on and was the only defender on the pitch to have a clean sheet.
Yeah, that's true. That's honestly true.
I'd say a 5.5.
He came. I think he came on just. I don't know. Who did he come on for? Brendan Galloway. Brendan Galloway. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
fresh
6.
legs probably, or I don't know, but
probably to tighten up
the defense.
Stop them scoring a third. So, and
then we saved the best to last. We saved the best to last. Sam.
I know what we're giving Cosgrove.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9.
For sure.
I would love to say 10. I would love to say 10, but because Cosgrove didn't play the full game,
we'll have to save this number for another
time. To 9.
Yeah.
But
I think a player only gets 10 if they score a hat trick. A player only gets 10.
Hat trick does definite 10. We'll count that as our new rule on the channel.
I mean, match ball as well. So what more can you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Match ball and a lovely bottle of champagne.
Mm-hmm. Lovely job, Lee.
That is lovely.
Get me on that.
You know what? All time when we won 3-2. Now I got Twitter. Pub ? Pub. ...
Yeah, and then someone replied saying, "Who's paying?" And then they said, "Sam Cosgrove." Yeah, he's paying for all the drinks. Of course he is.
Yeah. Well, his pay bonus would have been lovely.
Oh,
his pay bonus would have been lovely.
Sure.
2 goals. He definitely took his misses out. Lovely jubbly.
Yeah. And I'm going to go for a question one. What would you give Shuey? Like, what rating? Like tactics wise, how we tactics wise into this game?
I'd say a 7.5 because you could clearly see in the first half they weren't working, and then he's made the right subs and he's changed it around the right way to be able to come to Pride Park at 2-0 down at half time to go and win 3-2. So I'd say 8.5. 8.5 easily.
Yeah.
And here's a stat, right? I've got it up here. Mm-hmm. That's YouTube. I need Twitter. Where is it? There it is. Plymouth Argyle have beaten Derby County away from home for the first time since October 1985. They were 2-0 down at half time, but score 3 second half goals to win 3-2 at Pride Park this afternoon.
We're the only team to beat them at their ground this season as well, aren't we? That's the first time they've lost at this ground.
So,
I saw that earlier.
And I was actually concerned before the game, only because of the week before they beat Peterborough at Pride Park, and I thought Peterborough were one of the favourites. They could do something to us.
They lost to Portsmouth as well.
But Peterborough also lost to Portsmouth. But Peterborough's away record hasn't been great against their title rivals so far. Lost to us at home park. They lost to
What'd you say, Leon?
What was Derby's other loss as well? Because they lost to us, but what was
they lost to
Charlton away, 1-0.
So they done us as well then, so we're both in the same boat.
Yeah, we're the first team to beat them at home this season. So
crazy.
They've had Peterborough home there, they've had West Brom home there, they've took on Barnsley home there, Oxford home there.
5 wins, 0 draws, 2 defeats so far for Argyle this season.
Shame no one
Which
else.
is a good start. Definitely.
Definitely third in the league. What more could you ask for?
Yeah, you couldn't ask for anything else. I would have snapped your hands off if I would say, well, I'll be sixth right now. I'd be happy with that. The third is even better. It's a bonus.
It's a shame no other club's going to do that to us, though.
Class.
And
shall I tell you the best thing? We are currently 4 points ahead of the scrum. Big
It's an instant dub.
We are as well.
Why are we happy about that? That should be routined.
Routine.
It is routine.
I think that's the only thing. I think that's the only thing that taints us from Saturday is that we didn't just win, but Exeter won as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe you predicted 1-0 and it was right.
I can't believe I got it spot on. I did as well, because I thought, first of all, MK Dons have really disappointed me so far, and part of me thinks Exeter have been quite impressive. That's why I had it down as an Exeter to win against MK Dons. The only game I thought Exeter were really, really disappointing was their home performance against Cheltenham.
When I watched back the highlights of the Exeter game, they literally pressured MK Dons back in their own half. I could see what their tactics is like, but it's when they come up to home park, I think I could see that being a really, really good game. A really good game. It'll be a very good experience for sure.
Well, we are going to win. That is the main thing.
And that is all we hope for. Good game, first of all. And secondly, we destroyed them. We battered them. We send them back to
4-0.
their scummy stadium, whatever.
Well, I'm not a fan of MK Dons regardless anyway. So whoever lost that fixture between those two, I would have laughed my ass off at. So there you are.
Yep.
Have MK won this season yet? They haven't
they? They've had 2 wins, 1 draw, and 4 defeats,
which is something I didn't expect.
Who wins against Tin Pot clubs, I assume?
They beat Morecambe 4-0 and Port Vale 2-1.
Yeah, Tin Pot clubs. And I'm going to tell you the next 5 fixtures that we've got.
Yeah, Port Vale.
So we've got Sheffield Wednesday at home, Oxford at home, Portsmouth away, Ipswich at home, and Wickham away.
EFL trophy.
And this is what I was saying to Harvey
the EFL trophy.
What just be unbeaten in all of them until we get screwed over by Wickham, as we always do every single season, because Ainsworth always have something up his anti-vile football sleeve against us.
Literally.
I personally, I want us to boo Panchut Kamara if he comes down. That's just a common money grabbing little boy.
I'm gutted. I'm still gutted he went to Ipswich. So Butcher does everything he can to ruin and spoil his day.
No, but it's so stupid though. It's the most sideways move a player can make to a club. He's literally left Argyle fully knowing he's a fan favourite, full 90-minute player when he's fit, to go to Ipswich. Yeah, all right, they're top of the league at the moment. But they finished mid-table last year. Every team has a stint where they're top of the league. It doesn't mean that they're going to go on and win the league. It doesn't matter about being favourites. Argyle weren't nowhere near favourites last year, and they was top of their league for a good couple months.
Good, yeah.
And I believed we could have done it as well. And then the snake buggered off to Preston, didn't he, Ryan Lowe?
So
Yeah.
I really hope Ipswich don't go up purely just for punching downfall.
Yeah.
Purely. I would have accepted them to go up, but not no more.
Also, bonus thing. Did anyone see that Ryan Yole actually got sent off against Birmingham?
Did he?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah.
I didn't
He
know
argued at the referee after the game, and he got sent off. They lost 1-0 against Birmingham.
Got a match ban now, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
be.
the amount of
Surely.
draws that they've had, I think they've had 5 0-0 draws, Preston, in that league.
More in football. He's playing Derek Adam ball.
Exactly.
He's not had a good start to this season, has he? Adams boy down in 22nd in the league, more with Morecambe.
Well,
yeah.
Adams always will be known as the 6-pack famous manager.
Watch him.
Yeah.
He loves playing 5 6-pack players.
Yeah.
Watch him come down to us and do an absolute masterclass knowing him.
Yeah, watch.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll smash us like 3-4 now. Yeah.
It'll be written in the stars.
He'll shush a Demple end and get ran home. Oh, that's a good laugh.
No, I was just going to say, going back to Kamara, this is what I was saying to Harvey and Liam the other day. I was saying with our transfer window this summer, I had it as an 8 until Kamara left on the final day, and that's where I brought it down to a 7.
And I said as well, when I think Cosgrove
I'm happy he left.
When we done the video for Cosgrove, I was like, is it a little too late for Panucci Kamara to leave? Or do you think it was there? But then he bloody leaves like hours later. I'm like, what? What is that?
I'm happy he's left now. I'm happy he's left now purely on the fact that he's only got like 8 months left on his contract. Yeah. We're clearly working fine without him. He doesn't want to sign a new contract. He wants to leave. He wants more money. No player is ever bigger than a football club. And now we've got rid of him. We've got 500 grand for a player that only had 8 months left on his contract. Somehow he's cleared a medical while injured.
Makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense. So for that, yeah. I'm happy he's gone, because even if his medical failed, he clearly wanted to go. Like he said, if he didn't want to leave, he would have stayed and signed a new contract. So for us to get £500,000 for him, and he would have stayed on the bench all season. So it's a win. It's a win. 500 grand profit on a player which has made the most sideways move I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
if he went to a championship club, I wouldn't have minded as much, because then we wouldn't have faced him this season. But the fact that he's gone to Ipswich, one of our main rivals coming into this season, in my honest opinion, I just look at that thinking, I'm gutted. I can't believe it. So I hope we do everything
one of Ryan's
today when we play them at Home Park on the 25th of September.
I bet when Panucci comes to every home game, which he did for Argyle, I bet he went to Shuey. Am I playing today, Shuey? Now, lad, you're on the bench.
Yeah. The thing is, so at Ipswich, he's not going to get consistent game time.
That's the thing.
He's not going to play. He's not going to be a starter for them. He's going to come off the bench for the first season at least. And for that, that's why I think he'll come in. So he'll be on the bench for the whole of this season. He'll get game time. He'll get minutes. And he'll maybe get game time in the FA Cup and such. But then next season, if he's given that chance, he's going to be half the player he was, what he is right now. So for that, I think, it's good business.
Yeah. Fantastic. And sadly to obviously to all the viewers, but we'll end it. We could talk all day long. It's been 51 minutes, but we'll end it here for now.
I was just going to say, once we play Wickham, but on the 1st of October, our next run of games, we should really win. I'm not going to lie, we should win them all. If we,
of course,
we really want to challenge for not just the playoffs, but promotion, because we got Stanley, then MK Dons, then Bristol Rovers, Shrewsbury.
We'll be out.
The derby against Exeter, Lincoln, Burton, Port Vale, and then Cambridge could go either way, because they did really well against us last season, didn't they?
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
And it's away as well on the 10th of December when we play Cambridge. And then the next game after that, we should win, no problem. Morecambe at home. on the 17th of December, but we will be against Derek Adams that day, and he's
for
our
sure.
former manager.
I'm hoping to go to Burton.
Yeah, I'll be wanting to go to that.
Oh,
Have any of you been to Burton away? Yeah, I still haven't been to Burton at all yet.
No, that's the stadium.
I just wish I had the money to go.
That's why I'm hoping. That's why I'm hoping if I can, and I'm able to, I will be able to go to Sheffield Wednesday on Saturday. But the main game, as far as I know, that I'm definitely going to next is Fratton Park next Saturday, because it's confirmed. I'm not just going back to Portsmouth and Southampton to pick up the rest of my stuff after my master's course, but it's the blooming Dockyard Derby, and I saw it last season. I want to see the other end at Fratton. It's a really. I always enjoy the games against Pompey because they're big battles. They're two passionate football clubs. They'll always chant their signature chant, which I can't be asked to say, and obviously we'll say in return, F off Pompey, F off, and it's the best feeling ever.
Mate, the only chant they got is play up Pompey, and that's it.
That's what I mean. And we go back to them and go, fuck off Pompey, fuck off Pompey.
Literally.
Class. All right, boys, we wrapping this up here.
Yeah. All right. And we'll before we end it, I'm gonna, obviously it's a little too early for this, but we'll after this derby game, I'm going to do a question here. Where do you predict Argyle to be by December? That's a question. Second.
Right.
Interesting.
I'm going to calculate this and see how many points we. I think we'll be on by then. So we're currently on 15 points at the moment. So this is what I think as it stands. I think we'll beat Sheffield Wednesday.
That'll be a good game.
Oxford, I don't know. I think we can beat them, but at the same time, I can see them be jammy against us.
You don't think we'll beat Oxford? Have you seen their start?
Although, mind you, like you say, Liam, Oxford have been dreadful so far.
They look ropey.
Yeah.
But I also agree with Harvey that I do see a lot of optimism for us. Not going to lie. With because I really think we'll be up for it in the next few games that
for sure
are going to be seen as really difficult for us, and then after that we've got quite an easy run. Bristol Rovers away might be a bit more difficult than what people might imagine. Not because they've just got promoted and stuff, but I know Bristol. The Memorial Stadium. It's a West Country match whenever those two play each other, and I've seen Argyle fans before saying Bristol Rovers is a hard ground to go. It's a go-to, but they have Joey Barton in charge as well, so that could be different.
Fucking Joey Barton, I hate the twat. If I'm truly honest, I hate him. I really do.
It's a good job you said Bristol Rovers, because if you said Bristol, you get a lot.
Yeah, I agree with Harvey. I genuinely think I can see us be seconds behind Ipswich.
Yeah.
I could see us overtake Pompey on the Dockyard Derby there at Fratton Park, and that'll be their first defeat of the season.
If we come out with wins against Sheffield Wednesday and the Pompey, I think that will be a really, really, really big turning point for the season for us.
And it really will as well on 25th of September.
Yeah. But anyways, we'll end it there. That was an amazing talk there from everyone.
Who have Pompey got before they play us, Jack? Do you know?
I don't know. Look, actually, while I've got it all here. So obviously they just beaten Peterborough 2-1. Right. Oh, come on, load up. Okay, so on Saturday they are at Oakwell away to Barnsley.
Good game.
Which I think will be a hard game for Pompey. And then next Tuesday on the 13th, they are at the Pirelli Stadium away to Burton before they play us. And then after us, they play Bolton at home. And then they play Ipswich away. So they've got quite a hard run up as well.
Fixture list and a half.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Got 2 away games and then 2 home games, fair enough.
All right. Yep. All right. Does anybody else want to say anything before we end?
Green Army.
Lit.
especially after yesterday's
Brilliant.
superbness.
But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Harvey, and thank you, Liam, for being on it again. And as well, thank you everyone for the support in the last videos. Over 1,000 channel views already. We gained 6 subs in the last day. Crazy support already. We're 9 videos in.
Yeah.
Crazy support.
Chatters!
All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next video. See what we have lined up. But anyways, catch you next time. The next Argyle video.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys. Have a good night. Goodbye.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.